You will see it for the first time. Actually, what a bold statement I am making, right? You are on YouTube and I am saying that you will see a recipe for the first time. Nobody else has done it. Now, your eggplant must be the same size and width. Its thickness must be the same. This is very important. Then we peel the eggplant completely. I don't think you have seen this recipe anywhere before. We peel the eggplant completely. I cut off the tip, because when I put the eggplant, I want it to be able to float like this. And we will cut almost all of them to the same size. The important point is that if you are doing it at work, they must all be the same size. But if you are at home, of course, it does not need to be as if it came out of the factory. The important point here is not to salt the eggplant completely on all sides, but to wait on the apparatus. I even salt it more. Look, it should be salted everywhere, so the water should flow down. If you have time for half an hour, let the water flow completely for an hour. Do you see water dripping? He drained the water from the eggplant in exactly 1 hour. You can even wait longer. Look, do you see the water that has turned color? I poured it out immediately. After pouring it, I throw the eggplants into the bowl and pour clean water on the eggplants again. The point here is that the eggplants should stay under the water and a lid should be placed right on top, so the eggplants will stay under. I want you to wait for 20 minutes. Let's start making the sauce without wasting any time. The sauce is half of this dish. If you have the opportunity, use a thick bottomed pan or saucepan. Corey, do you mix all the way to the bottom? If we are chasing the perfect appetizer, 45 tablespoons of oil or olive oil is completely up to you, and the bottom of the stove is the hardest to burn. I immediately bring this between low and medium. Shake it around. Hop fall. If we are chasing the perfect appetizer, you can do exactly the same. After popping it like that, I immediately cut it into thick, large pieces. Then immediately put a tomato in the pan. A big tomato. I am making the appetizer for one person. Maybe you noticed. You know he is looking for the World Cup tonight. Uyafa like this, randomly. I divide it into 8, 9, 1, 0 pieces. Now, how many big pieces do you cut it into? There is an inter-rit match. Tomatoes are also included. As soon as tomatoes are included, a teaspoon of sugar and salt for flavor. The amount of salt is up to you, as much as you want. I told you I was making it for one person. Half a tomato right here. A third of a tablespoon of tomato paste. Tomato paste. I kill the paste like this. I told you I was making it for one person. Take the measurements accordingly. Then look, I finish it right here without any hassle. I start grating it with the thickest side of my veteran grater. After grating it completely, I close the lid. I let it cook on low heat for 10 minutes. Let's open it together after 10 minutes. To understand if we are on the right track, I press the tomato like this and see that it is crushed. If we want everyone to eat their fingers, we should do it exactly like this. Flavor is hidden in small details. And we continue right away. A teaspoon of red pepper powder in their spices. I use red pepper flakes, but I use sweet red pepper flakes, not hot. If you want, you can use hot. A teaspoon, a third of a teaspoon of black pepper. That's all the spice. Let's use a glass, so that there are no question marks in people's minds. Let's say a glass of water. By the way, Murat Kolbasi shouldn't find us anymore. We're done with him. We're letting him go. Let Ali Koch find us. We have nothing to do with Murat Kolbasi anymore. Don't chase him. We have nothing to do with the bone staff anymore. I add half of it right away. I'll go check because I'm looking. It needs a little more hot water. Let's mix it like this. I want those lumpy tomatoes to stay because I need them. Then I close the lid and turn on the back burner. Let it continue to cook slowly. I don't want too much oil. That's why I use a narrow container. Yes. By the way, while the oil is heating up and our sauce is cooking there, the eggplants definitely need to be dry. They need to drain all their water. To make my job easier, I use a refrigerator bag. I use a refrigerator bag. If you want, you can do it in a container, but it's much easier this way. Especially if you are going to make a lot, I used a tablespoon more than the flour and I want it to be completely floured. So the outside will be crispy and the inside will be juicy. Let's see. This is it. This is it. And I want it to absorb the water. So I will continue to cook it with the lid open. After it comes back to itself, I will throw the eggplants in. By the way, I will also use some peppers to decorate and add flavor. You can use any pepper you want. The peppers are fried. I don't want them to change color. So I will take them like this. Let the oil drain and the color of the peppers stay green. I want to show you, after draining the oil, do you see? I will immediately take them into a perforated container so that the oil can drain. 1 garlic right away. I don't want the garlic to get watery without mixing it too much because I also took the corners and obtained enough yogurt. Let it wait its turn like this. I can also use an appetizer plate, but I will use an appetizer plate a little bigger than the appetizer plate. By the way, I want you to see the structure of this. It is very hot. Do you see how it has pulled itself together? It is incredibly hot. Now, in terms of symmetry, if we put this and that like this, we will probably do it better. You don't have to do it like this. You cannot do it if you want. You can do your plate however you want. These are just a little sour. Like this, yes. Very little. That one at the beginning was too much. Very little. That's it. I'm saying it once more. You can decorate it however you want. Just because I decorated it like this doesn't mean you have to decorate it like this. I put dill on top. You can put parsley. You know. You can put whatever you want. Yes. If you ask me how it looks, I think it's like a painting. It's amazing, especially when you taste this, you won't believe it. Da Vinci, Picasso, Michelangelo, Ali Koch. Get up, your master has arrived. It really is like a painting. Now we can taste this. Do you know what it smells like in here? I'll throw it in all at once, but I never do that so that everyone can see the inside. Are they cooked or not? Can you see whether they are cooked or not? Yes. I'm sure you'll like it. Now let's taste this. What do you say? Open your mouth. How do you know? Magnificent. I'm not saying it's great or anything, mind you. Simply magnificent. I'll add some yogurt. Yes, open your mouth again and see. When this happens, my mood becomes incredible. Look, there's a plate intermatch. I support plate. I support South American. I support South American. I support real playate. Yes, let's taste this one more time. Friends who don't understand food, who says we just made a fried koi. We heard this in our dog, do you remember? Later, those who ate their dog ate their fingers. They don't admit it, but most restaurants completely changed the dog recipe and started making it from the recipe on our channel. The Mind is a Bone team. The viewers on the right may have watched the one with Eggplant on the old channel, but we are on this channel now. Good job to all of us. Greetings to everyone again. Don't think I've forgotten you, the heartless ones who watch and don't subscribe. I will never, ever forget you. Greetings to everyone again.